What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about the M4 CSL. This is an exclusive summit reward. That means only 15,000 players got this car. If you're one of the players that missed out, this video is exactly for you because the rumblings of this M4 is that it might be the meta car in Street 2. So I want to talk about that in this video. Let's go. All right, real quick before we get into it, if you're not subbed to the channel, please do that, man. I make nothing but Motorfest content until Need for Speed returns. EA, figure it out. And I also have a membership option if you want to do that. You can see some videos early. Everything but like the summit guides goes out a little bit early for members. Anyways, hit the join button down below or sub or whatever. I don't know. I'm not really good at this YouTube thing. I just like to make car content that helps you guys. Let's get into it, man. The M4 CSL, again, like I said, it was a summit reward. This is an exclusive vehicle that only 15,000 people got in the platinum reward slot for last week's summit. If you didn't do that and you didn't get the car, you kind of missed out. I mean, it's an awesome car. It handles really well. And in the sweat community, this car is being touted as possibly meta. It's not confirmed. It's not the car you see everyone with. It is definitely being used, but it is a car that has a lot of very good characteristics in terms of being able to go fast. Now, the previous meta, if you didn't know, it was the F50 and the GTO. The F50 is still the king no matter what on high speed turns. It's got the best handling in the class by a mile. The only thing that comes like remotely close to it, maybe, I guess, is the F40, but we're not talking about the F40 in this video. We want to talk about the M4 CSL. The reason I'm making this video is because I know not many people got this car, and I just want to go over the test results of this car and then talk about what I think is the best alternative for you guys. This car, again, very, very good. It runs a 211.7 on Kyusha Spirit and a 315.7 on Groundworks. I actually tested this car again before doing this video, and those times were the best ones that I could get, and I ran it like 10 times. Anyways, I think that people with higher skill levels can drive this car way faster than I could, and I'm open to the fact of being wrong in this case. But I think for 99.9% of the players, they're actually going to drive this car faster. This is the M3 CS. Now, me personally, I drove it faster. This could be a skill issue with the M4, I'm not sure, but it actually has one of my best times on Kyusha Spirit without being like an electric car with insane acceleration. It ran a 209.089. That's almost a 208 on the exact same course that the M4 runs a 211. I didn't even get close to 210. Like, I ran a bunch times. 211.7 was all I could do in the M4. This runs a 209.089. On Groundworks, it runs a 316.018, which is actually a little bit slower than the M4. However, the difference in time is only 0.3 of a second. That could be driver error. I could have used a little bit more NOS here or there. I don't know. To me, it's a complete wash. What I would say is the M4 seems to me will take over sort of that GTO spot. Same thing with this M3. And so these cars are exactly comparable. This M3 CS versus this M4 CSL. It's exactly why I made this video. The M3 CS is available to everyone. You can just go to the shop and purchase it. It's not exclusive in any way. The M4 CSL is an exclusive car. If I know the crew, after making hundreds and hundreds of videos, I know that Ivory Tower does not want to have a meta car being locked behind a summit reward. In fact, they don't want to lock any cars, but because of the summits, they do give out cars and then like it's exclusive for 6 months and then you can buy it in the prestige shop, which this one will qualify for. But if you're a player that just doesn't participate in the summits and you're looking to pick this up later on, the good news is you have this M3 CS. It is a very, very good alternative. And to be honest with you, I like it more. So in my direct comparison with these two cars, the M3 CS actually feels like it has better acceleration and better NOS power. Not by a lot, but a little bit better. It also feels like it's easier to control and not quite as slippy in the rear end. The M4 CSL, on the other hand, actually seems to be better with high speed turns, and that's because the rear end's a little bit more slippy. I think this car has a little bit more torque, and so the rear end gets a little bit loose, and that makes the car oversteer more. Now, if you have the skills to control this, much like the Agera oversteers a lot because it has a lot of torque. If you have the skill to control this, I think you can maybe drive this one a little faster. But for me personally, I actually found the M3 CS to be a much better option. I think this one is going to be the go-to for most casual players, and I think this is the one you should focus on. Missing out on this M4 CSL, aside from just adding it to your library, I don't think you're missing much. I definitely think the M3 CS is the one to go with. However, neither car is really bad at anything. In fact, both of these cars, I would put them right there with literally any other car in Street 2. I guess with the exception of the F50 in high-speed turns, but that's about it because that thing is just king when it comes to handling. The bottom line is both of these cars are extremely viable in the grand races. And so because of that, we're going to take them both out for a grand race and just see how we do in those scenarios. All right, here we go, man. For the heck of it, I went with the GTI in Street 1. I don't know. I'm just kind of sick of driving that Porsche. So we're gonna go with that one. It's a kind of a technical route, if I remember correctly. It's like in through the yeah, through this volcano area. So let's get it, dude. Come on, shift bug, dude. I hit the shift button. Just shift it. God, man. All right, here we go. GTI's got the acceleration to stay, to hang here. 2 corners and the GTI's in front, baby. Let's go. This car is so much faster than people give it credit for, man. It handles well. I think it handles much better than the Porsche. Doesn't have quite the NOS power, but it accelerates well. The only thing that it doesn't do better, I think, than the Porsche is the top speed, but it's not by much, man. It's actually not by much. I think with NOS, this thing goes 206. The Porsche, I think, is a little bit more, obviously, but... All right, that was a little bit of a crappy corner. That was my bad. Dark Zoo's actually gonna jump into slip here pretty soon. Oh, he missed the gutter. Let's go. He's got that acceleration though. Oh, come on, game. Don't get framey on me. I'm being extra careful with this NOS. But you can see, man, the GTI is no slouch. I think even though it's testing not the highest, you know, it actually feels pretty good. This video is not about the GTI though. This thing is about those BMWs, man. Another German company. Now if they get slipped there, if they slip, they're gonna definitely catch me. There's no way, because I can't keep the top speed here with this GTI, no matter how I use my NOS. Do my best here. Every time we turn, we lose a little bit of top speed. So we'll see what happens here. Come on. Let's keep it up, GTI. 2.6. Doesn't look like... Yeah, he's at 4.2, so they're definitely not in slip. Oh, come on. 1 corner, bro. All I had to do was hit that 1 corner, and I would have kept my lead. Would have kept it and probably increased it. All right, here we go. Into the M4 CSL, baby. Let's get it. Let this NOS come back up here. We are out in front with no slipstream partner. We do not want to be left out in the rain with no NOS. Okay, across the grass here. The handling at high speeds is so nice. I like this car much better when it's like the second or third car in the the choices here, or in the vehicle switches. It just feels so much better to go into it. Well, a little bit sketchy across the grass there. We survived. She oversteers really, really crazy. So you got to be kind of careful with your steering movements. The more input you give it, the harder it is. I'm using way too much NOS, man. We gotta chill out. Just little taps here. Let the NOS build back up. All right, there we go. See, I waited till we got full traction before getting on the throttle all the way. Okay, feeling pretty good so far. We got this shortcut coming up. I'm gonna just take it nice and safe. We've got a 5-second lead. Slow down a little bit to take it. So I find myself being much more safe in this car than the M4, or yeah, the M3, excuse me. Much less willing to take oh my god, why was I on the inside of that corner? Don't pay attention to that. Much less willing to take like risks with the turns. I'm trying to be as safe as possible. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. All right, let's see if we can finish this with the Agera. I want to go faster on this section than I'm going, and I don't know how to keep the pace as well as I should without burning like all of my NOS. See, I'm breaking the tires loose on basically every corner, and I'm trying my best not to. You can see I'm not trying to oversteer it. All right, nice little 12-second victory. Let's move on to the M3 CS. All right, here we go, man. I'm back in the GTI. I'm actually liking this car a lot. Certainly not meta, but fun to use. Second portion of this race is the M3 CS. And we've got, I think, the same route that we got for the M4 CSL. So it's kind of nice. We're going to be able to, you know, kind of compare them directly. The first part of this route is not the same at all. So I'm going to have to work hard to get into... I don't know why I messed that turn up. I have to work hard to stay in first or get in first. The GTI with the acceleration. Let's get it. We got ourselves a Queen Nirvana. And a 7. This is going to be a tough one, man. These guys are actually really fast. So I'm going to try to lock in here. Now, this is the part where they'll probably take off on me, because this car doesn't have the top speed. If I can plan my NOS correctly, I should be able to stay close. We got 205 going down this hill, 204. So I'll probably stay with them for a little, and then they'll start to walk. So I just have to give this car a little bit of NOS. They're not having to try hard at all, and I have to burn NOS to stay close and still get walked. Ah, I hit the grass, bro. That is so bad for this. All right, come on. Where are the turns, man? Come on. Give me another turn, baby. Give me another turn. Yeah, they're going to walk me here. I got to top speed first, but I don't have the NOS to stay with them. I did pretty good, though. Honestly, pretty good. If there weren't two sweats, if it was just one person, I'd be in slip right now. But since it's two, and we finish on a highway here, this is going to be a tough one. I'm going to have to try my best to make a comeback with this M4 CSL, or the M3. Let's see. Here we go. All right, I'm still in slip, baby. Oh my god, I burned enough NOS. I'm still in slip. Let's get it. Again, same route. Let's see what happens. So we got a GTO and an F50. This is actually perfect. This is perfect. These guys are better drivers as well. So this should tell us. Let's see. Can I stay in slip in these scenarios here? I need to not make any mistakes so that the car can shine. Need to just be on it, dude. All right, we're going wide. Don't worry. We're gonna have to burn some NOS to try to stay there. We are here. All right, we're gonna let the NOS come back. Woo! Almost hit that wall, dude. Oh my god. All right, we're here. We're here, and we're ready to tango here for this second portion. Whatever happens at the end, it's okay. These guys are gonna walk me in the Agera, but I'm here. I'm ready to fight. Oh my gosh. Little wall tap never hurt anybody. You see how this car gains the second I touch the NOS button, dude? Oh my god. I think I want to run these clips side by side, dude. Oh, I broke it loose. Ah, that's a mistake, dude. Please, Nos, bail me out. I'm not going to be able to go easy on this shortcut. I'm going to have to really take it. Oh, I honked. No, I got the slowdown. Oh, I messed it up, dude. I always fail that corner, bro. All right, let's see if we can fight back. Looks like Queen might be waiting for me. She was. I appreciate it, Queen. Oh, a little bit of slippiness. All right, Queen. I appreciate you waiting. Let's go ahead and go get him in the Agaras, dude. Here we go. I was thinking I could play those clips side by side. I just don't think that would work because I was in slip basically the whole time. So it's not gonna prove anything. If I was all alone, I probably would have done this video a little different. Sorry, Queen. I'm not giving you any drag bump. She's killing me on this section, dude. Absolutely killing me. I'm like gorilla grip to the max on my controller, and I just can't stay with her. Like, I'm trying to stay close so we can get drag bumps so we can catch 7. I want... Oh, no, Queen. Oh, no, I lost her. She waited for me, too. GG's. Thank you so much, Queen. I appreciate that. So I was going to play these clips side by side, but we ended up having slipstream with the second one, so we can't do that. I'll just play these races outright so you guys can see it. What I was thinking feels right. Okay, the M3 feels way easier to drive. That's number one. It's much more planted. It feels like on this particular route, both cars handle it extremely well. Like I said, these are like, we're talking about cars that are supposed to be like meta style car, meta level cars, right? As you can see, these guys were better. I mean, 7 and Queen are much better drivers than me. So I feel like for me to at least stick with them, and they were in the F50 and the GTO, I feel like staying with them was a feat in this particular race. I didn't have any challenges like that in the other one, so it is what it is. But anyways, take this for what it is. All you casuals out there that maybe didn't go and do the summit and didn't get that M4, I want you to understand that the M3 CS is probably a better car for you anyways. So don't be down on that. Don't worry about it. Pick it up when it comes into the Prestige shop in Season 10 and just use the M3 as much as possible, because I do think it is the better car. And not only is it the better car, but it hangs with the GTO no problem. I mean, you could see the NOS power in that last race. So anyways, it is what it is. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. I will catch you on the next one. Trigger out.